Alrighty, well, good morning everybody, or should I say afternoon in here right now. I think this might still be the same day as the last video that I done on here. Nate is not with us today. He had to go do a few things, but yeah, he's not with us today. But what we got to get done right now on the farm is we got to get them bales wrapped up from last video. And as you can see, I've been pretty busy off camera. I got some more trees cut down, sold some of them. Got a few more to get done and get everything, you know, like get all the trees cleaned up and everything. Again, every time I get on this map, I don't know why it looks like a blank canvas out there. Oh, what am I doing? Well, we got to go back this way. But if you guys do like this type of content, please be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell where you guys don't miss any future videos, updates, and or uploads that I put out on the channel. And if you guys are enjoying this type of series, let me know down below in the comments. Let me know if you enjoy seeing other people make appearances in these videos. And I know he's going to be in another video or another series of mine in the near future, and I'm hoping the wrapper is in this shed, which it is. It's right there, so we can go get these bales all wrapped up, get everything good to go, or we can go ahead and start making some silage bales and get all of them put up. I'm hoping, oh, I backed that in there at a little, like at a crazy angle. Holy moly. And also, you guys, let me know if you guys would like to see just farm sim content on here still. Well, just only farm sim content, or if you want to see me throw some like ATS type stuff in the mix, or if I should just do it for memberships and everything like that, because I do want to start doing stuff for my members on the channel as well. Again, thank you all so much for the love and support. Thank you for getting me to the first party YouTube partnership. I am very grateful for it, very thankful for it. It's been a journey, it's been one heck of a ride, but I've enjoyed every single moment of it. Recap on last video, Nate got on here. Well, I hired Nate, he got on here, he helped me bale all this up, windrow it, and he also rolled all our fields. Oh, this bale is not supported. Why isn't this bale not supported? Did I buy a square bale wrapper? If that is the case, then it's no bueno. 150 centimeter bales. Oh my goodness. So luckily for us, we have store delivery, so we're just gonna pop it down right here, and we're going to find a bale wrapper that will actually do 180 centimeter bales wrappers, 180 to 220. Nice. We will go ahead and lease that for another $3 grand that we technically didn't have, and we are going to jump back in the Case International Turbo here. We're just going to back over these logs, you know, because there's no collisions with them whatsoever. Might as well just back over them, hook this bad boy up, and we'll see if are there any collisions with them. Okay, I guess there's collisions with them. I was wrong completely. So let's try to turn around here and without hitting the tree. Oh, that was close. Go and unfold this wrapper and everything like that, where we can start wrapping some grass bales, turning them into silage bales, and these we'll use for the cattle. This bale is not supported. Why isn't this bale supported? Alright guys, let me figure this out and I'll bring you guys right back in. Alrighty, so I come to realize that all the wrappers that I was trying to use did not support 180 centimeter bales. Well, the first one didn't. The second one that I tried, it supported them, but only in square bales. And I was not about to get one of the ones where you have to pick up with a front loader, put them in there. I mean, eventually we'll try something like that, and we'll use all that. But until then, it looks like the cattle are just going to be getting hay bales, and they're gonna just eat off of those for a while. There is actually a silo that I want to get. I think it would work out perfect for what we want to use it for. I want to get one of these, or even maybe like the smaller one, you know, it matches us a little bit more. And I'd like to like maybe put it up in here somewhere. We could just use that to start making silage, like put it back in this corner, and where when we start making silage, we just come around here, dump it, put the hay bales inside the TMR mixer, pull under here, get the silage, be good to go, and everything like that. Now, as far as our TMR mixer, the little red one that we had, the little K brand, I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if I accidentally sold it, if I got rid of it, if I got rid of the mod by accident. I have no idea. So when push comes to shove, we just won't use that. And I mean, we have the other TMR mixers, exactly how those work, everything like that. Oh, we got some new selling points that we place down. Got a little cafe. That's for the that's the coffee shop, you know, for when we decide to start making our own coffee, which I do want to get into production. Well, So here's the coffee right here. So we could actually start doing some coffee here soon. I'm pretty sure we got a little bit of milk to sell. I got some corn to sell, so let me get these bales picked up, get hooked up with the 8210 up to the gravity wagons, and get the corn that we have in our silo, get that out of here, get it sold, and then we might end up placing down the coffee bean production, seeing how much money we can't make with the coffee beans. And I'd also like to put down a flour mill because, well, I want to do some flour, and on top of that, I also want to get into making some flour, and I also might start doing pigs, so to get a little pig pasture, or even sheep. I might just go and do sheep because we can use the wool and turn it into other things and do like fabrics and everything like that. So yeah, let me get all these bales picked up, get them put in the bale storage shed, and I'll get that corn loaded up, and I'll see you guys when we are at the co-op selling the corn, where we can make a little bit more money to where we can go and buy our coffee bean production. Alrighty, so I realized all them bales that we loaded up and that we put into the bale barn over there were all grass bales. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for Nate to get back. We'll get one of the ones where we have to manually load everything to be able to put the bales in there to wrap them, and then we'll just turn them into one big log. The place that is accepting the corn for the best price is literally right here by the farmer's market. I guess it's called the Little Market. So we're just going to sell our corn here and see how much money we get from it and just go from there. So we'll sell the first thing here and how much money we get, and then we'll go to the second one. But other than that, guys, while off camera, I got tired of looking at like the gray, like the brownish color grass right here, so I painted almost all of this in grass just to make it look a little bit better. We'll put some bushes around here, you know, we'll decorate it, put some decorations around here and everything, and just make it look a little bit better to where it just doesn't look bland and like there's nothing really going on here. So I'm hoping we get a decent amount of money. We were up to like 20 something thousand, now we're up to 39,000, just all that. So we'll definitely be able to buy our, well, $18,364. So we should be able to buy our coffee bean production. And I also, while we're doing this, I want to go into here. I've been looking at these constructibles. I've enjoyed the trailer, but we've had the trailer for a while. So I'm thinking about building this little guy right here, this little log cabin, and we'll put it here, make it like a little off reservation thing. So I think that's what we're going to do. We'll get rid of this for now. So that's an additional 26 grand. So we'll sell that. We'll leave all that parked there, and we're going to build us a log cabin. So what I'm going to do is oh, I did not want to place it that close, so we'll just smooth all this out so we gain an additional $18,364 off that other load right there, which is not bad. So we made quite a bit of money plus selling that house. Not bad of a day that we've had so far. Let's sit this back a little bit further, maybe like right there. Yeah, that ought to work. And then we'll smooth this out. And I just want to get out of that trailer, so I'm going to contact the little place up there by the dealer and see how much it's going to be for all that stuff to be able to start building that and everything. This is not all the corn that we sold. We're just going to leave some of it in the silo for now and everything like that. So yeah, let me get up there, call them, do what all it's going to, see how much material we need for that, and see if they can't like work out a little deal with us. We pay so much in advance or so much up front for everything, and then we do the rest of it afterwards. This is when I wish I would have kept my lumber production, because that would have been great. But also, we're going to go ahead and buy the coffee production as well. So we're going to put the coffee production over here somewhere and get it out of the way. So we'll go here, we'll go to trees, and we're going to do the coffee bean production. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? So 10K. We don't need anything crazy big, so it takes water, fertilizer, and it gives us coffee beans. So where's the, okay, I don't know where, okay, so there's the water. So we're just gonna set this up in here like that, and yeah, we'll just go from there. We'll smooth all this out, make it look a little bit nicer, and we'll just smooth all that out and everything like that. Can I actually, like, yeah, there we go. That's better. We'll just stick this back in here like this, smooth it out a little bit. We'll get rid of the trees and everything as well, you guys, where we don't have to worry about them back behind there. And we're just gonna smooth this out, get it looking a little bit better, and then I'll just delete them trees out right there. All right, sit here and do this for a second, get all that good to go, smooth this out, make it look a little bit nicer. I don't mind having to drive up a little hill right there. Level this out just a bit more right here. Perfect. That's what I like to see. I love when a plan starts to come together and everything like that, to where where we can just get more stuff going, get more income coming into the farm, everything like that. So we'll just smooth that out, smooth all this out over here, and then if we're able to paint like little rocks or whatever along this side, I'll do that as well. So yeah, let me just get this finished up and get all this taken care of and smoothed out, and then I'll see you guys probably when we get some of the house built, or when we are about to harvest our grass field for the first time. So yeah, let me just get this finished up, and or if we're about to sell some of this stuff. So I'll see you guys here in a bit. Alrighty, so a few months later and a lot of money spent, we finally got the house built. It looks great, especially with what I had them do. It roughly cost us $130,000 to be able to build it. Luckily, we had the coffee bean production, you know, keeping us going and everything like that. We actually got and I ended up having to buy this little trailer for now because, again, I don't know what happened to the gooseneck or the PJ trailers that I had in here, but we got another, well, I guess we got, well, besides our seeds, we got 19,000 liters of, we're going to take them up here to the new cafe that they built, and we should be getting our check anytime for all the land that we have sold to these other companies. And as more people continue to come in, if they want land or whatever, we'll sell it to them. We'll go through, we'll clear it out for them, and they can either decide to keep the lumber for themselves and sell it to make more money, or we can go and sell the lumber ourselves, make more money off that. I would like to be able to list some of my property online to where people can start actually coming out here to live, because you guys, we got all this property and we're probably only going to use part of it, maybe the right side of the map, for our farm and get bigger fields and all that, because eventually some of these smaller fields we're going to combine and just make bigger fields and everything like that. But as you guys can see, I did tell these other companies go and start pulling people in to lay asphalt down right here, and they've gotten all the way to right here. But that, you guys, it's looking good. Here's the new coffee shop right here that we're going to be dropping our coffee beans off at for like the 800th time. They could have made their drive a little bit bigger and everything like that, so I might have to let them know about that. But also, they probably didn't expect anybody coming in here with a trailer either to sell them coffee beans. So let's see how much we make off of the coffee beans that we have. Well, money's going up really good, so let's go and just continue selling these bad boys. Will we get over 50 grand again? I think we might actually hit over 50k yet again. Sweet. Almost $3,500 in the bank, so I'm not going to complain about that. We still have corn, and our grass field's doing great. We're just going to let that drive. Grass field's actually ready to cut, and all of our other fields are doing fantastic and everything like that. I don't know what's going on with this field, but that one should be ready to harvest within, what is that field actually? Is that canola? I believe that field's canola, and if it's canola will be ready. I don't know. When I get back to the farm, I'll take a look, and hopefully by the time I get back there, we will have the check for all the land that we sold, which I've done the math. It's almost, between all the land that we sold to everybody, it's about $1.5 million. So hopefully here soon we will get that $1.5 million, because we can definitely use that to start upgrading equipment, upgrading buildings, again, upgrading more stuff, especially our silo. Let me get back here and see what that field is. Actually, when I get back up here to the farm, I'll show you guys the house. I'll see what that field is, and then I think we'll just continue going through the year. We'll get the grass cut again, get that made up and ready to go. We'll probably try to turn that into silage, or we'll just keep it as straight grass, and hopefully we can buy the new fermenting silo. So let me get up here, we'll look at that field, and then hopefully by the time I get up here, we'll have the 1.5 million for all the land that we've sold so far. Alrighty, so as you can see, we got our $1,500,000 in our bank account, which means we have plenty of money, you guys, to be able to do stuff with. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the farmyard cleaned up a little bit, start looking at, you know, new silos and stuff. I'm actually going to go and finish loading up the rest of these coffee bean pallets, and the cattle are doing great. They're doing actually fairly well. And I think one thing that we'll go ahead and buy right now, because I don't want to spend all our money, because this is the most money we've had. But if you guys remember in the beginning of the episode, I said I wanted to buy the fermenting silo that goes up here, so let's find that. I'm finally glad that we got that money though, because that would definitely help us out. And we'll set it like right here, and then I'll have to do a little bit of terraforming, so which it shouldn't be too hard. No, okay, that's gonna work out great, you guys. So yeah, we're definitely moving up, and we finally got a new house, which I will show you guys that as well. So there's that. I'll finish everything else off camera, but there's a new house finally built, ready to go, livable. Everything's in there. Like I said, it costs pretty penny, and it took quite a few months, because I think in the beginning of the episode it was April I want to say, maybe. So like 3-4 months it took us to get this built. But yeah, I'm just gonna get the farmyard cleaned up, go in there, get on the computer, and see if we can't find a company that can come out and build us a pretty nice, decent sized grain leg, like right in this area somewhere. And you know, one that we can drive over, that has the auger pit, the dryer, and all that stuff. But more than likely, by the time you guys see the rest of this video, well, see me in the rest of this video, it'll be when it's time to get everything harvested. I know we'll have to get the grass cut. I'll cut that off camera because you guys have already seen enough of that on this series. So yeah, let me get in here, get on the laptop, look, see if I can't find a company that'll build us a grain silo for this area right here. And then if we build the grain silo here, we'll move the greenhouse up on top of that hill or something. So yeah, it sounds like we got a plan, and I'm ready for Nate to get back to where he can see all the changes to the farm. So yeah, I'll see you guys around probably when it's harvest time, when Nate gets back. Alrighty everybody, so it is now, as you can see, September 1st, and you're probably wondering why I'm cultivating our canola under the ground. Well, that's because when I was building our house over there, you can't see, well, you can barely see the peak of it, but when I was building it, I'd put the stuff in there, and I'd fast forward time and everything like that, and everything, you know, was growing. You know, soybeans, corn are all going great, but for some reason it was showing our canola was ready to harvest, but it was actually not showing the actual harvest state. So I think it was because I kind of like glitched the game, I guess, and accidentally, I want to say, messed it up when I didn't intend to do so, because I was really looking forward to harvesting the canola. But it is what it is. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and cultivate it all under, get the field rolled, get it prepped and limed and fertilized, which it shouldn't even need fertilized because of us. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice fertilizer state. But as far as the pH, we'll probably have to lay down some lime before we feed over it and everything like that. But other than that, you guys, I got the grass cut, got it all fertilized and limed off camera like I said I was going to. Everything is working out well. Nate still is not back yet from his little trip. Hopefully next video he'll be back. And we also leased a potting or grass collector over there, collected all the grass, put it in the harvester silo. It's working out great. I think we got 95,000 liters of silage and no grass in there, which is working out perfect. So I can actually deactivate that to where it's not costing us any more money than what we need. Hopefully next video we'll be harvesting soybeans, corn, getting more stuff bought, upgrading stuff on the farm. By the time you guys see this video, there'll already be a thumbnail for it and a title, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I don't know what I'm going to put for the thumbnail. Don't know what I'm going to put for the title. Well, I might actually, now that I think about it, I think I might know what I'm going to put for the thumbnail and the title. We'll just see. I guess you guys will find out when it comes out. But if you guys are enjoying the Abandoned Farm series and you'd like to see more of this type of content for this series, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below. Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, at the time of me finishing this video, the channel is at 1,471 public subscribers. We are a little under 30 subscribers away, I believe, from hitting 1,500. So thank you all very much. But yeah, with that being said, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and get in here, get all this finished, and get this field prepped, seeded. I'm just gonna seed weed in it off camera. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next video.